What's up, guys? This is your boy Preston from Exotic Car Blacklist, and it has been a little minute since I did an upload on here, but I'm gonna try to talk to you guys with the sun blaring in my face and just kind of give you a 30-day update or just a 30-day perspective video of what it's like to actually own a Porsche, what it's like to actually have to take care of maintenance, because I have had to do some maintenance to this thing, and what it is like to just drive it in general, the brand, and my initial thoughts, and compare it to my 21 Grand Cherokee as far as quality, as far as performance. Though my Grand Cherokee is a V6, I'm gonna do my best to give you a real comparison to it. So just to kind of jump straight into this thing, first thing we're gonna talk about is in the first 30 days of owning this thing, I have had to replace my rear rotors and brakes. So when I initially purchased this, the rotors and brakes were not for a turbo, so I'm not really sure how that happened, but we have now corrected this, and you'll see in this video that the rotors are pretty massive, as well as the front rotors are pretty massive. We got random dogs running over here. That cost me $1,600 out of pocket. I went for a just a $200 service where they just check up on it and tell me, you know, what needs to be done, if there's anything that needs to be done. So it was just a inspection on the vehicle. Per the inspection, they found that the wrong brakes and rotors was on there. Go figure. So that was the only thing that I needed to get fixed. The only thing I needed to update. So as far as brakes, the front brakes are $1,700 to get fixed. The rear brakes are $1,500 before tax on both of them to fix both of them. So if you need brakes on here, I found out that I have to purchase rotors as well. So keep that in mind if you own or wanting to own a Porsche. You have to get rotors and brakes at the same time of service. It is not required, but recommended is what they told me. So first thing first. Okay, second thing. Driving this thing on the highway, it is a 500 horsepower SUV. So what that means is, what I've learned from my 30 days of being in it, comparing this to my Jeep Grand Cherokee, is that having 500 horsepower compared to having 300 with that, there's not many cars on the road that's gonna overtake you like that. When it comes to getting in and out of spaces on the highway, or getting in and out of cars, this is the vehicle that's going to do it for you. This is what I like to tell people is the best way to compare it is like having a sports car as an SUV. So this is one thing that I really love about this thing, is literally a sports car as an SUV. So something else about this vehicle that I really like is the look of it. I think this thing looks absolutely marvelous. It's a 958. It's not the brand new 2019 they changed the body style on it, and this is not a 2019. This is the 958 body style. So the difference in this and the Turbo S is going to be about 50 horsepower, but I am totally okay with that. So something else that, and we're going to go back the other way now, so something else that I've learned about this thing in my 30 days in it is that fuel economy actually is pretty good. My Jeep Grand Cherokee on the highway does 20 miles per gallon. My Cayenne Turbo on the highway does 20 miles per gallon. So with that being said, to have 500 horsepower and to get 20 miles per gallon, you won't hear me complaining at all. To a tank, I get about 350 miles to a tank, and that's filling up with 93. I fill up about 24 gallons, so I'm gonna assume that this is a 26 gallon tank, because I never let my car get below a quarter of a tank. My Porsche get below a quarter of a tank, my SUV. So I'm assuming it's a 26 gallon because I got 24 the other day, and it was $90 to fill this thing up. So every time you go to the gas station every week is $90 if you're going to put 93 in it, which is required. Something also in the 30 days of owning this thing that I've came to enjoy is the interior comfort. Inside, the seats are super comfortable. They're heated, they're cooled, The lumbar support goes any which way you want to put it, or the seat can move any which way you want to put it. The lumbar support is perfect. You can move that any direction you want. The sport seats let the sides of the seats, you know how you sit in the seat and you have the part by the legs, the leg support, the hip support. You can adjust that any way you want to. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm told that these are not regular seats that come in here. Somebody had to option these in when they purchased this. So whoever purchased this, you know, thank you for doing that, because now I own it and I love it. There's plenty of space in the rear. Having my kids in the back, I've noticed that they are never complaining about space. I have my seat almost all the way back. Actually, I'm lying, because there's so much room in this thing. My seat is not almost all the way back. I would say it's 3/4 from being all the way back. It's super roomy, super roomy. I love the panoramic sunroof, as you see here. You got a panoramic sunroof, and riding around with that, I've learned as well, I don't know, it's just new for me. My Grand Cherokee just has a sunroof, and my sunroof opens and closes. So, you know, it's small. You know how a sunroof works. But the panoramic sunroof goes from the front of the vehicle to the rear of the vehicle. That's new to me. I love it. So that's something that from now on going forward, I'll probably have in my other vehicles. The key and the door sometimes do not communicate. If I have my key in because I carry a bag with me, a handbag with me, and if I have my key in my bag, then when I try to open the door, I notice sometimes the signal don't connect, and I have to get super close to the door before my key connect. Now, if it's out of my hand, it'll connect to it. And this is my key, and I do have a protective case on my key, so maybe that has something to do with the way that my sensor is working on my key. I'm not sure. So still in 30 days, I'll get all this figured out eventually. All right, so moving on. I do have factory 19s on here. They are Porsche rims. I did look at getting new rim upgrades on this thing. They are gonna come. Porsche rims are somewhere around $6 grand, so they're not gonna be Porsche rims. I've been looking at a couple different brands, so you'll eventually see me pop up on here with rims on the Porsche, on the Cayenne. So it's coming, just not right this very second. The windshield wipers are 26 inches. And as I was doing some research on it, that seems to be a European thing to put huge windshield wipers on cars. I do love the automatic feature of the windshield wipers, where they turn on and off by themselves when it's raining, rain sensing. You can also wash the headlights. I learned that from my first 30 days as well. That's honestly about it. This is one of the best purchases I ever made, and I tell people that, and I do got my privacy screen up. They are built into the door. This is one of the best purchases I've ever made, and the reason I say that is because I have performance, I have size, I have luxury, as you can see here. Luxury, I don't know what the, okay, it's dirt. Luxury. The kids got heated seats in the back as well. They can lock their doors from back here. I have the Burmester sound system. The Burmester sound system is something like 18 speakers in here. I can't tell you how many it is. I have to look it up. Like 18, 24, something like that, speakers in the vehicle. Subwoofer in the back. And it sounds like you're sitting in a movie theater. That's just kind of the best way I can put it. I love this turbo. I love the fin that's on back of my turbo. Honestly, I love everything about this. So 30 days inside the Porsche. This is everything that I honestly wanted a vehicle to be, with a lot more luxuries and goodies to it on the inside. And just open it up and show you the interior again. I do got weather mats in here because I do have kids, but this thing is beyond what I was looking for with a vehicle. Luxury style comfort. And yeah, man, it's 30 days inside the Porsche, and I love how when you back up, the mirrors automatically flip. You know, coming from a Charger, we didn't have these things within our vehicle or built into our vehicle. So the daytime runners also are something I like. It's like 4 headlights. Let me see if I can get them to turn on real quick. Let me see if I can unlock it. Maybe if I lock it. No. And it is the coolest look in the world. I am sold on it. I love it to death. The color is just magnificent. Just look at this thing. Look at the color on it. I've never seen a Cayenne this color. I'm even going to take a second to brag because it does look really good. And that's my auto lock feature that's on here. So yeah, this is 30 days inside the Cayenne. I just wanted to give you guys an update to let you know kind of what was going on with it. The exhaust is quiet. I did the brakes and the rotors. I love the headlights. Miles per gallon is good in my opinion for a 500 horsepower vehicle. I got a Burmester sound system, which is the top of the line that you can get for any vehicle. The panoramic sunroof is something that I really enjoy on it. I understand not all vehicles come with all the features that I'm talking about. So it is a luxury. I do have upgraded seats in here. And I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. So the upgraded seats are the support here that I'm talking about. This is just the support there that I'm talking about. So you can adjust that, not adjust it, whatever you want to do. 30 days inside of the Cayenne. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I appreciate everybody that have stuck with me. Honestly, welcome to the channel, my new subscribers. I had a wide body scat pack. I got rid of my wide body scat pack, and I purchased this. And hopefully you'll stick with me if you came for the Dodge content, because I am going to hybrid it with some of my other friends, because I still have friends that drive scat packs, Hellcats, Red Eyes, whatever. But it's going to be predominantly about my Cayenne right now. I'm going for the toughest Cayenne in Charlotte. Remember I said that. I'm going for the toughest Cayenne in Charlotte. And yeah, Exotic Car Blacklist, man. We are out. Thank you to everybody. Like, subscribe, comment. Your boy appreciate it. Peace.